up, YouTube? Let's hear it for YouTube. What? Today we're going to talk about a very special story. It's so special, in fact, that I truly don't believe it's real. There's a lot to unpack with this. If you haven't seen it already, buckle up because you're about to hear like the funniest shit you've ever heard. If you are familiar with this, I hope that you got as much enjoyment out of it as I have. If you aren't familiar with this story, oh man, you're in for something. You're in for a roller coaster. Basically, a meme, like a reference to this original video came up on my For You page first. And I was just like confused because I hadn't seen this original video. And then I was reading the comments and they were like, click on the sound and go watch this. So I come across this video. I see people referencing this on TikTok before I even see the video. And this is the video. Get ready. Let's dive in, shall we? Get ready. Let's watch.
Today I messed up. My girlfriend of 2 years told me the music that I play while making love is weird and a major turn off. A little backstory. When I first started making love, I researched into ways to be better as I was a little stiff and pretty much had no idea what I was doing. I read online that you can play music and match the rhythm in order to put on a better performance. I searched love making songs and started slowly creating a playlist in which I was comfortable matching the rhythm. There are a few songs to my playlist, but it's one song in particular, which actually happens to be my favorite, that my girlfriend hates and say turns her off in a major way. I don't understand why it has taken her 2 years to tell me she hates that song. It's a good love-making song with good rhythm. I feel the way I messed up is I could have possibly asked her previously if she likes the playlist or any songs she'd like to add or change. But to leave it for 2 years thinking our love-making life is great, but in her eyes has been ruined by my music has left the whole situation feeling awkward and I'm a bit annoyed. I pretty much played this tune every single time, so the amount of time she must have not been enjoying it. When I thought the complete opposite is annoying but also embarrassing in ways. Not to mention my previous partners. However, they never complained about the song, so maybe it's just her. It's messed up the relationship, to be honest, because making love feels awkward now. The other day we were making love with no music, but I was still thrusting to the tune playing in my head. She recognized this and asked me to stop. I thought this song was perfect and I always thrust along with the tune and feel it gives me the perfect rhythm for doing the deed too. I usually bust to this song and find it devastating she hates the song. Here is that song.
How do you feel after seeing that? Speechless? At a loss for words? Well, you're not alone, because when I first saw this video, I truly could not believe it. I wish that I had seen the original before I started seeing the memes, because the whole joke was kind of spoiled when I came across this, because people were making videos to this song. But, oh my god, like, first of all, I just think it's so ridiculous that this guy, he's like, oh, I'm annoyed. Like, yeah, he's a little embarrassed, but he's primarily annoyed that his girlfriend didn't tell him. Like, dude, how are you not more embarrassed? I would just feel bad if, like, my significant other, like, kept this, like, huge secret from me for years. I mean, I guess at this point, yeah, if you're gonna play something like this, you do have to own it. You have to really stand by that decision, but oh my god, like, did you expect that to be the song? Like, it could have been any song, but it was this song, and I swear to god, ever since I first saw this, every time I open TikTok, I see a reference to this goddamn song. They just don't go away. The song doesn't go away. It simply just does not escape. Now everyone's just making fun of this guy and his poor ex-girlfriend. The entire sound page is just dominated by, like, these memes. This is the original video I saw from Coop Noop. Shout out Coop Noop.
Wow, thank you so much for dinner, babe. That was delicious. I'm stuffed. Well, I hope you're not too stuffed. Because I'm gonna stuff you again, if you know what I'm saying. Yeah, I know what you're saying. Yeah, you do. Here, let me set the mood.
When I first saw this, I was so confused because I was just like, what the f does this mean? And then everyone's like, oh, I'm so excited I get this reference. And then, you know, I could say the same. I too was so excited that I finally got this reference. And now everyone is sort of speculating, like, what could the thrust pattern have possibly been? And then we have someone, you know, showing us, see, like... So now there's like a huge debate over if it was like the beat he was going to or the rhythm. Especially because he stopped playing the song and then he would just like think about the song in his head and do the thrust pattern still. And his girlfriend recognized it and was like, stop doing that. I don't want to think about the song. The rhythm of this song is just so like, oh my god. The fact that she like recognized it with no music is just so insane. So insane. It has to be the rhythm. So yeah, now this whole entire sound page is just references to that Reddit's post. This is the funniest bit to happen on the app this year. I feel like I haven't laughed so hard. The craziest part is that, oh, this song, because of this whole moment, look at this. This song now tops the charts. This is the most listened to, most viral song right now. Isn't that so insane? Look, it is at the top of the charts. This is a chart-topping song. Everyone is going and listening to this song. Is everyone doing that? Is everyone giving this a try for science? Do people actually think this is a good song? Like, to do stuff to? To do naughty things to? Is that what we're doing with this song? I just find that it's so funny. And then, after this whole thing went viral, the guy on Reddit, Tyler Life, he posted a follow-up about the situation. And he said, okay, this exploded more than I expected, and it has been a bit overwhelming with the messages, but I thought I'd give an update. The attention hasn't been exactly positive, and this hasn't been the best thing to happen for my relationship, and it's now sadly ended. I didn't expect it to blow up so much. I should have used an anonymous name instead of my real name and our real ages. There aren't many 25-year-old Tyler Lifes who are in a relationship with their significant other for 2 years who is 20. Unfortunately, her younger sister recognized this and showed her parents, who wasn't happy at all and made the situation extremely awkward. What made it more awkward and cemented the fact that it was me is that they recognized the song. They recognized this. Do you recognize that song? They literally recognized this song. Once at a family dinner, we were discussing music tastes, and my ex-girlfriend stated that I have an odd taste in music. Everyone laughed and pressed me to play something from my phone of what I liked as music, to which then I blessed their ears with CPAT. What if this song was played at a family dinner? Her father laughed and said it was terrible. I guess we all have different tastes. Although I nodded in agreement at the time, I was thinking in my head that this is a great f***ing song. What a nice double entendre. This is a great f***ing song. And this is a great f***ing song. Am I right, ladies? Ladies. We are over now, and I'm moving on. I don't think the song is that bad, and I had no idea she didn't like it until recently. As soon as I did, I stopped. Not all can handle CBAT. I know it's different. I know a lot have asked for face reveal and playlist. My playlist I actually burned onto a CD and have been using my CD player. But I'll go on YouTube and try to link all the songs in one playlist and share. The CD player. Tyler was born in the wrong generation. He has to break out the CD player. What? What happens when they travel? Did they never go anywhere? He had to bring the whole CD player with him? Yeah. Oh my God. The commitment. The absolute commitment. And if you didn't think that this whole thing could get any more ridiculous than that, just wait, because we haven't even talked about who made the song. We haven't even talked about Hudson Mohawk yet. Let's just look at Hudson's producer credits. It's so funny to me that this is the song that he's known for. This is his big break, his magnum opus even to some people. Let's go down the list and really take in this list of producer credits that Mr. Hudson has. Just look. He's huge. He's a huge deal. He's worked on several songs by Pusha T. He's worked with Jimmy Edgar. He's worked with FKA Twigs. Christina Aguilera. Just wait. He worked on The Life of Pablo. He worked with Boys Noise. He worked on At Long Last ASAP. He worked on this album? Are you kidding me? He worked on Yeezus. Just wait. See what else? Nothing was the same. He literally worked with Drake. I'm Not a Human Being 2. More Pusha T. Disclosure. Bjork. Hudson Mohawk is so legit. Genuinely so established. He's a big deal. This Hudson guy's a pretty big deal. But no, we're not talking about that. You know what we're talking about? How the guy on Reddit did funny sexy time to his silly song. Isn't this profound? It's things like these that make life really worth living. There are really so many layers to this whole story that just transcend that original post. And this is how he's known. It's so ridiculous. On the bright side, Hudson has done a ton of interviews since this all came about, saying that he really hopes that this meme isn't the defining or most memorable moment of his several years, decades, maybe even long music career. But unfortunately now, when you Google Hudson Mohawk, the first stuff that comes up, it's all about CBAT. You can't escape it. At the end of the day, he did release an album a couple weeks prior to this whole thing coming about, so in a way, this couldn't have been better timing for him. Yeah, I truly wonder how long this meme will go about. I wonder if this story's even real. There's no way this was a publicity stunt. I truly don't think that he would want that. He even acknowledges in his Twitter bio, he makes a reference to the whole meme. And then he promotes one of his other songs, Cry Sugar. I figured we could check it out. We could give it a listen together. It's a whole album in it. Now that's what I call album art, baby. This is no C-Bat, I'll tell you. Next. Come on. Okay, this goes. I don't know if I would I don't know if this is like the right mood. I mean, hey, everyone's different. It's subjective. Some people like C-Bat. Some people might put this on. I mean, this is like Mario Kart race car music. I guess if you're in a rush, it could do the job. But like, my goodness. Oh, this one's 40 seconds long. The versatility. He gives us a 4-minute song, then he gives us a 40-second song. Like, he's legit. He's pretty legit. So, we don't know. Will he ever make a song that quite holds up to the energy of C-Bat? We don't know. We truly don't know. But what we do know is that the original guy who posted this whole thing on Reddit, yeah, there's a whole playlist, and he put it on YouTube. When I looked for it on YouTube, I couldn't find it. The only place I could find this playlist was when someone on Spotify remade the playlist and added all the songs into this Spotify playlist from the YouTube playlist. I figured we could check out the rest of the playlist. Hudson Mohawk worked on Life of Pablo. He makes a second appearance. This guy's a huge Hudson fan. I wonder if Hudson reached out to the original guy. Let's see what's in here. Oh my god, X is in here. What? I guess this song kind of makes sense. I mean, it's a little sad, but sometimes you're just sad, you know? Oh, Hudson again! This Tyler loves Hudson. Mr. Mohawk. This is like royalty-free, like quick-scope montage music. This is like Pepsi commercial music. Do I think anything has quite topped this? No, absolutely not. Nothing has quite topped C-Bat yet. This is a good song. It could work. What's this? The boing. The boing! On paper, does it make sense to put penis music in a sex playlist? I mean, it's penis music after all. What else is it for? I guess it makes sense. Things that just make sense. This is so ridiculous. Is it just like this? Dude, why? Why is there like dubstep in here? Why is there like a cough? Like, what? This comes close to matching this. This is like a Burger King commercial song. All right, on to the next one. For love time? Like, okay, I would listen to this like driving with the windows down with my girls. I would listen to this going to the pool for a nice swim. But for love time? Is this a song for love time? I'd say no. This one makes sense. Best I Ever Had by Drake, it makes sense. It makes sense. Things that just make sense. What's this though? Would you? I mean, yeah, this song is fucking dope. Like, this song goes. But, like, would you? Milkshake remix. This remix of Milkshake? Like, there's a way better remix of Milkshake. But also, like, come on. Come on. Really? Would you? Sean Paul? I mean, it could make sense.
Shake that thing, bitch. Can I shake that thing, bitch? I'm not gonna shake that thing, yeah. Da. Jody and Rebecca.
Like, which part of each of these songs do you think that Tyler was like following along? Was it the vocal rhythm in this one, or like was it the background synth? Is it the drums? What do we think, really? Like, there's so many different options in this one. This song goes. Like, this song is so good, but like, would you like for love time? I mean, I truly just can't get over how it goes from Sean Paul to like, I don't want to do this anymore by X. Are we crying in the middle of this? Like, what's going on? And then we go from this to Midnight by Bar 9. What could this? 5 minutes. This song. How long is this playlist? Why is this playlist just taking like the stages of grief and shuffling them? Why is this coming right after this? And then this comes right, and then what is this? I don't have any words. And then this finishes it off. Guys, I didn't think it could get any worse than Seabat. I honestly didn't think it could get any worse than Seabat. Did it get any worse than Seabat? No, but it got awfully close. I still think that Seabat might be the worst one, but like, oh my god. The order of these songs too is just, this is insane. Hard dubstep, bro step, are you out of your mind? What a menace to society. That poor girl. Like, how did she do this for 2 years? She endured this for 2 years without ever cracking a laugh. Like, how do you not laugh or cry? For 2 years? She must have really loved Tyler life. What have we learned today? Everyone, fellas, people. We've learned that, I don't know, quite frankly, my mind is just left void of thought after this. I don't know what to say. I'm gonna end this with a question. Would you